The Millennium Falcon, the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. Arguably the most iconic Star Wars ship and a personal favorite. I've always wanted one of these in LEGO. Let's see the price. Yeah, I guess it's time to see what they have on TEMU. It's basically a marketplace for ultra cheap unbranded goods from overseas. And that includes both alternative LEGO compatible sets like Slaban and also 1:1 replica sets like what we have here. This is a bootleg copy of the LEGO Millennium Falcon set number 75375. It's not quite an Ultimate Collector series, but I would say it's a medium-sized set. Gone are the days where fake bricks were in blind bags stuffed into boxes named Star Winners or Star Plan. No, these days they call them Space Wars. Sure. And they do come in numbered bags, see? Number 1 and 2. Okay. So they haven't improved so much in that department, but let's compare them where it counts. The brick and build quality. Here is a brick from the bootleg set side by side with an equivalent original LEGO brick. Can you tell the difference? A or B? This is the original, and this is the fake. Comment down below if you totally could tell which is which. Sound off below. Visually, there isn't a lot of difference. The colors are pretty much spot on, but there is a marked difference in their physical qualities. The edges of the bootlegs can be quite sharp and some have a bad finish. They also feel different for some reason. Clutch, or how well a brick attaches to another brick, is also inconsistent in this set. As for build experience, it came with this large instruction booklet with many small steps crammed inside. That's a lot of steps on one page, so it's not super easy to use. The actual build design is basically the same as LEGO, so it's hard to complain about. It's really good. In fact, I got tired of the booklet and fired up the Builder's app, and honestly it made the build a lot easier because you can rotate and zoom in on the model. Side note, why isn't there an equivalent Builder's app for alt LEGO? Slaban and other legit alt sets can really benefit from an app that can improve customer satisfaction. I was using the app until I got to about step 60 where I couldn't find this large angled piece in the included parts. I was dreading the thought of having a missing piece on a set from TEMU. That's a customer service interaction that I am not looking forward to experiencing. But it turns out that instead of this one large piece, the fake set opted to use 4 individual pieces. It's probably a cost or parts availability thing. One thing that I found delightful here is the inclusion of this part separator. It's a new design that I haven't seen before, and I am glad to add it to my growing collection. It's in orange, which is a nice and bright color, easy to find and grab from a pile of bricks. Let's talk about the actual set. I'm basically reviewing the LEGO version, so any praise is to be directed to them, but any issue is definitely because it's the fake version. Fair enough? The overall look is sublime. It's the perfect Millennium Falcon display if you don't have the space or money for the UCS version. It is worth noting that neither this bootleg nor the original includes minifigs. Not a deal breaker, but I thought you should know. All the classic details are present here. The cockpit and the corridor leading up to it, the quad laser cannons, the super large radar dish, I bet he gets like 100 channels on that thing, and the exhaust vents. There is also the blue engine glow represented here by this blue tube piece. There are no stickers in this set, only prints, which is great. And here is a closer look at the printing of this knockoff set. The resolution seems adequate even at macro scale. It is a hefty set to carry around, but thankfully they included a base built with black bricks. The ship rests on the base at a slight angle to display the ship in this dynamic angle. You can lift it up from the base and it's relatively easy to handle with high swooshability. It mostly stays together even though the clips used to hold these panels are a little concerning to me. They didn't really click together as well as I hoped. I attribute that to the knockoff's brick quality. But to be fair, it hasn't fallen apart on me. Yet. And here is the big Falcon next to the little Falcons. These are microfighter scale sets that we have previously reviewed. This one is an original LEGO set, but the others are from various knockoff brands. Such a big difference in scale and shelf presence. The display has a printed tile with the name of the ship and the Star Wars text, though it looks different from the original, which is fair enough. But then they threw in this printed brick of the 25 years of Star Wars just for fun. I would love to build the UCS Falcon in the future. How about you? Which LEGO or alt set is your holy grail? Comment down below. Time to talk about the elephant in the room. Value. There is only one reason that I can think of why people even buy these obviously fake sets. and that is the price. I'm talking about 1:1 knockoffs here. I know people have many different and legitimate reasons for buying alternative bricks, but this time, let's call a spade a spade. This is an $85 name brand set that you can get for only $24 if you know where to look. Again, I can't link to the knockoff as I am erring on the side of caution. What I will do is link to the original set on Amazon. If you think you will enjoy building the set and having it as a display, then why not get the genuine article? And if you are confused about the difference between alternative bricks and knockoffs like this set, then you must watch this video next because I explained it in a bit more detail. See you there.